wish that we could have more time alone together.
Oh, no, he must have seen us.
Barbara, don't act as if he saw something terrible.
The kid's 12 years old. You can't expect him to understand adult emotions.
The fact that we're in love should not be so difficult for him to understand.
Brian, a lot has happened to him. He lost James, he lost Gunnar, and now he thinks he's probably going to lose me to you.
So what are you trying to say?
All right, picture this.
What?
He's gonna love it.
What?
He's gonna
What
love
is
it.
he
He's gonna
gonna
love it.
love?
He's
What?
gonna- Home movies.
Home movies.
Home movies.
This is your great idea for Bob's bachelor party, is you on a bearskin rug.
Well, we'd elaborate on
Maybe
it.
Franny on a bearskin rug.
Margot.
Not you on a bearskin rug. This is not Buffo Thomas, and we got down to the wire. The bachelor party's tomorrow night.
I know. All right, you come up with something better.
I did, my dear. 5 wonderful ideas, and you didn't like any of
That's
them.
not true. I was beginning to warm up to 1001 Nights just when you started talking. Yes, you started talking about playing Scheherazade. I had a problem with it.
What's the matter? Don't you think I could do it?
I know you could. That's the problem. Margot Hughes spinning 1001 tales. It's frightening. No, it's not that bad. It's not perfect.
Perfect.
I want this to be perfect. I want to give new meaning to the word bachelor party.
Gotcha. Okay, 1001 Nights is out then,
Out.
right? What about the Japanese dinner with you guys dressed as samurai? Oh, come on. Oh, come on. You guys would look great in diapers.
No.
All right, the Easter egg hunt, okay, with you guys dressed as bunnies.
No.
We'll have live bunnies. Stuffed bunnies?
Margot.
Playboy bunnies.
Look, just get rid of her for me, okay? Just do me that favor, all right?
I'll do my best, all right? I'll do my best.
Kirk, so good to see you.
Hi, Franny.
Hi, Franny. That's all you have to say after all this time? You're supposed to tell me how good it is to see me, too.
It really is. It's good to see you. I think you ought to wait outside.
Hey, don't be silly, Jay. Kirk and I have a lot to catch up on. Now, why don't you tell me what the problem is, huh? You stay out late partying last night? Is that it?
No, it's not that.
Well, don't try to tell me you've changed your style. Come on, I want to catch up on all your news.
Well, sure, okay, but later, all right?
No, not later, now.
It's just not a great time, is it? He's right, you know. You just kind of barged in on him here.
Hey, why can't you tell me what the problem is?
Come on, will you? Let's wait outside, okay? Outside.
Jay, let go of me, okay? I'm not leaving until I find out what's happened with Kirk. Now, we're gonna stay here all night? Or is somebody gonna start treating me like I belong here?
As the world turns,
Come on, Franny. He was just getting ready to tell me everything when you came in. Now he is too embarrassed to say anything.
Because of me? But why would he be embarrassed in front of me? We're friends.
Because you've been away a long time, right? I just don't think that he feels like filling you in on all the details.
Listen, Jay.
You wait. Just let me talk to him alone. I'll fill you in later.
Okay. I'll go. But if you're not in the kitchen in 10 minutes, I'm coming back out here. Can't stand to see him like this.
Thanks. I don't know if I could have handled that very much longer. So come on, man. Level with me, all right? What are you and Brian fighting about? Is it the gambling? Yeah. You really let into me. Come on, I tried to tell you. You shouldn't be putting your money
I know. You and Lisa and Marcy, Diana, everybody. I only took Brian to make me see. You know, It's crazy. I think he loves me. He loves me.
You're so screwed up you don't see that. We all love you, man. That's why we hated to see you go deeper and deeper into this gambling thing. It wasn't just the money. It's what it was doing to you.
Yeah, well, Ryan really laid it on the line. He just kept at me until I admitted I had a problem. But that's over now. I ended it.
It's a rough road, Dad. But you can count on me.
Thanks. But this is something I'm gonna have to do by myself. No groups. No people sitting around telling sad stories. No psychiatrist.
Now, wait a minute. Now, a shrink might not be a bad idea. I mean, somebody help you get to the bottom of all this. Somebody wouldn't judge whether you were right or wrong, you know?
No psychiatrist. I got into this on my own, and I'll get out the same way. I can be a responsible person.
I still think a shrink would be able to help you.
No, I don't think so, Jay. Really, I can do it on my own. I know I can.
Okay. But I'm gonna be beside you all the way.
Okay, it's a deal.
Oh, I have a wonderful idea.
What?
How about let's take a little nap for a couple of hours unbushed?
Go ahead. I'm gonna stick with it.
Okay.
It's traditional for the best man to plan the best. That's it. That's it. That's it. Tradition.
This better be good.
It's good. Listen, we have been knocking our heads against a wall. Why not you go with something that's been working for hundreds of years? A traditional bachelor party. Dad surrounded by all his friends.
All his male friends.
Music, champagne.
With sleazy broads jumping out of the
Sleazy
cake.
broads.
Don't
What's wrong
forget
with
it.
sleazy broads?
Because number one, it's not Bob, and number two, I thought this was something that included Bob's friends and Kim's.
You mean women?
Remember us? Soft, cuddly? Yes, absolutely.
Soft, cuddly, Margot, let me tell you that from time immemorial, bachelor parties have been the province of men. They've been stag, you know? Guys
Dumb.
go alone. Got
They've
it?
been dumb. Dumb, dumb, dumb. Not to mention archaic, chauvinistic, selfish, and probably fattening. I thought this was supposed to be something that they could remember for years to come. You know, the bachelor party to end all bachelor parties?
Right.
Then what better way than to have both the sexes and both their friends where they can sit back and remember it in front of a fire. The two of them, 90 years old, in rocking chairs, talking about that one particular night. Why are you laughing?
I'm not laughing at you. I'm not at you. No, I just remembered something my father once said to me. I was about 14 years old, and I thought I was really hot stuff, and I went to my dad to ask him how to handle women. Mm-hmm. And you know what he said?
No.
Well, son, whatever you do, don't get involved with women that jump out of cakes at bachelor parties.
Well, there you go. See, I know your father better than you.
Well,
do.
wait a minute. That doesn't mean he wouldn't like it at his own... Friends and family?
Friends, family.
Men and women.
Men and women.
Boy, girl.
Boy, girl, boy, girl, boy, girl. Why don't I get on the phone and start calling the girl to go with the boy?
Let's investigate this boy-girl thing a little first, okay?
We do
Just to
wanna-
test it out, okay?
Do you want to investigate it while we're calling, or after we're calling, or during we're calling?
Is that okay?
Why don't we just investigate it? Forget the call.
No, we got a call. We'll call later.
I love you. You know that.
Barbara, you're acting as though we have something to be ashamed of here, as though we have to sneak around in dark corners and hide from...
Don't feel that way at all. It's just that I think that I should go talk to him. He needs time. He needs time to adjust to all the changes that have happened. He needs time to adjust to you.
Then let's talk to him together.
No.
Let's assure him that he is part of our future.
No. I have to talk to him by myself. He's probably feeling very abandoned right now, and if I don't go talk to him, he's going to feel that I don't love him anymore, that he's not a part of my life. I want to make him feel that I'm going to be here for him.
All right, then maybe I better go.
Don't go. Look, this is just a very sensitive age. Kids don't think their parents fall in love.
I still think we should talk to him together.
No. No. If we go in there together, he's going to look at it as some kind of confrontation, us against him.
Don't you see what's happening here, Barbara? You're feeling guilty about this.
I'm not feeling guilty. I have no reason to feel guilty.
I know there's no reason, but that's what Paul's going to think if you're not honest with him. We can't go on pretending that nothing's happened to us, especially not after tonight. It's not fair to us. It's not fair to Paul.
I need time. Paul needs time.
Barbara, the time is now. Let's talk to him together.
No, what is that little, something special that he was talking about?
See for yourself.
Hey, there's another 10 grand here.
That's right.
All this just for tipping him off to the bust. Hey, do you know how long it would take me to earn this kind of money on the cop's salary?
So, what are you gonna do with it?
Hi.
Yes.
Did you ever knock?
Well, I don't usually knock on my own door, sir.
Your own door.
Well, it's not exactly my door, but, well, you see, I own 30% of the business, not the yacht. But
Get this straight, Randolph. I don't care whether you own 30% or 100% of this business. This is my office. You make it a practice to knock when you come into the room. And if I don't answer, you don't come in.
Sure, no problem. Never let it be said that Cal Randolph doesn't know who's in charge. You are, Mr. Haskell. You are. Just come down to talk to you about something.
Huh?
Well, with Diana gone now, I thought maybe I could become a little more involved in your organization.
Why?
Why? Why? Because I want to move up in the world, sir, and I can't think of a better way to do that.
And what would be in it for me in this charming alliance?
Me. You get me. I'm smart, Mr. Haskell. You know that. I am loyal. I am discreet. I'm easy on the eyes. And did I mention ambitious?
You didn't have to.
Mr. Haskell, I am really sorry for not knocking on the door. That was very rude. So, what do you think?
I'll think about it. I said I'll think about it, Randolph.
Right. Sorry, sir. Thank you, Mr. Haskell.
Lewis, I want to meet you in my office in 15 minutes.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is someplace. You know, I wouldn't even mind cooking if I had a kitchen like this.
Actually, it's made me cook less. Martha does all the meals.
Oh, who's Martha?
She's the lady who owns this kitchen.
Oh, Mrs. McCall.
No, Mrs. McCall's maid. Come on, let's sit down. This.
Imagine me in a place like this, huh? With maids yet.
Oh, that's pretty. Are you sure I can get you anything?
Yeah, I'm sure, really. I guess this must be pretty easy to take, huh? Having everything you want. All those pretty clothes and people to wait on you hand and foot.
Nobody waits on me hand and foot. Lisa wouldn't let anyone unless we're sick. Lisa's Mrs. McCall.
Oh. You know what I can't figure is why you didn't go to Yale or Harvard or, you know, one of them fancy schools like all them other rich kids do.
Spree, I'm not a rich kid. I can't even believe that you would think that. That's so funny. I'm not rich.
Well, I don't know. I just thought, I mean, you grew up with Kirk and Franny, and, you know, you're, like, I mean, you are so sophisticated. And I just, you know, goes to show you how dumb I really am. I mean, no way could you have possibly grown up with that Franny and turned out a human being. Excuse me for even mentioning you in the same breath as that snobbo.
No, she's very nice. You just don't know her yet. She's really sweet.
Well, thanks, but no thank you. I'm going to stay as far away from that little Miss Preppy as possible.
Hi, Fran.
Hi.
How's Kirk?
Jay's talking to him. I see you've had someone to amuse you while I was upstairs. What was the name?
Franny, this is Spree.
Oh, yeah. Spree. I knew it was something one went out on and then regretted the next morning.
I see you flunked manners in that fancy school of yours. Well, maybe I'll just have to give you a few pointers.
In what? Mud wrestling?
Franny, why are you acting like this?
I'm sorry, Marcy. I just can't believe that you and Jay are serious about this person.
Well, in about 2 seconds, this person is going to loosen every tooth in your person's head.
With the tire chain, no doubt. I understand that you, motorcycle people consider tire chains de rigueur, n'est-ce pas?
Just tell Jay I have to get out of here and I have to take a walk.
Oh, is that why you're so upset?
Hey, leave Connors out of this and just stay away from him.
Oh, don't worry about it. Jay and I called it quits months ago. At least, I did.
Well, just stay away from him, or you'll be sorry.
Contracts. The moment the Congressional Record, we're in Oakdale Memorial Hospital, hereafter referred to. This thing is drawn up by Tom Hughes. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, and all profits and or... When? Any and all profits and or recognition accruing from research done on the premises of Oakdale Memorial Hospital will become in toto the property of said hospital. Fat chance. Of my dead Toto, Bob. Come on.
I'm tired of waiting. It's pizza night, John.
Yeah, I know.
I'm starving.
All right, I can't talk to you right now, okay? Hi, Bob. It's John. Yeah, listen, Bob, I'm getting a little concerned about those contracts I've consent. Yeah, they didn't come in the mail today. You sure you sent them? You did send them. Well, I don't know what the problem is then. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. I'll keep my eye peeled for them. And if I don't get them
John,
by tomorrow, I'll give you a...
Yeah.
I'll give you... No, that's all right, Bob. There's something going on here in the left. Yeah, what it is probably just a screw up in the mails, okay? All right, Bob. Take it easy. Bye-bye.
I don't get it. Then what are these things?
And now, part 2 of As the World Turns.
These are what are called contracts.
But didn't you just tell Dr. Hughes that you hadn't received them yet?
Yeah, I did, didn't I?
I'm sorry, John. I don't get it. Is this one of those things that you're not supposed to understand when you're young or something?
No, it's something I should have explained to you a long time ago. It's very important. Sit down here. I'm going to give you a very important lesson in life. Very important. This takes precedence over candy, gum, girls, breakdancing, higher education, driving an automobile. This is called protecting one's assets.
I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm hungry. I really don't understand.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you something. If the board of directors of this hospital had their way, I wouldn't understand either, and I wouldn't get it. But I do understand, and I'm going to make you understand. Listen to this. Suppose you wanted to, let's say, build a robot, okay? The finest robot in the land. And I said, that's a terrific idea. I'll tell you what. I will let you use my basement to build your robot. You can use my plumbing, my electricity, my tools, whatever you need to build your robot, okay?
Yeah,
all right.
Good.
So you go ahead and you build a robot. And this robot is the greatest thing since radio. This robot can walk and sing and dance and cook, can drive the car, and it can translate all of Shakespeare's sonnets into any language you want.
I made this guy.
You made this guy. You made him. Nobody else, you. And you made him from scratch.
All right.
Not all right. Because along I come with a contract, see? And I say, I want you to sign this contract guaranteeing, now get this, any and all profits and or recognition accruing from research done on the premises of John Dixon go to John Dixon.
Oh, wait a minute. You mean just because you let me use your basement, you get all the credit for my robot?
Exactly.
No way, I'm sorry.
Oh!
And you mean that's what Bob and the board want to do? They want to get all the credit and all the money for your research just because you use their lab?
That's right.
I still don't get one thing, though. If you don't sign it, are they going to, like, kick you out or anything like that?
I'm just trying to buy myself some time here, Dust. Because I'm very close. I know I can make a better deal with the board if I just have a little bit more time. I'm very close here to discovering something. So close. You know, that far away from absolute proof. That far away.
Wilhelm's disease.
Yeah.
I still can't believe that.
Well, so now you know about contracts, right?
Yep. I'm real proud of you, John.
Thank you.
All right.
Really, that means a lot to me, Brian.
There's just one thing I gotta ask you.
What?
Why is it so hard to get you to buy me a pizza?
Come here, you! Hey! Hey! So what do you think?
Well, then what happens?
Well, then, this guy, Jeff, I don't know his last name.
Whatever.
Anyway, he's a resident at the hospital. And he puts on roasts for people that get married that are on the staff. My dad told me about it.
A roast?
Yeah, what do you think?
A roast? That's perfect. That's great. What a good idea.
You
Let's
like
do
it?
it.
You like
Yes,
it? Good,
a
I'm gonna
roast.
call him.
Tom,
Yeah.
there's one other thing.
What?
John.
John who?
Oh, cute, but not very funny.
You're not serious. Your father, my father, and David in the same room outside of the hospital.
I want you to know that John and Bob have been working with each other at the hospital every day.
With or against?
You know, they're going to be seeing a lot of each other, you know, because John is Andy's father.
Okay.
You know, and they're going to have to get along, at least for Andy's sake. And inviting John to the bachelor party would be a perfect way to bury the hatchet.
Good choice of words. It's a direct quote from who? General Custer?
Tom, please.
Margot, I understand what you're trying to do. You love your father. I will go along with any scheme you cook up to get the two of them to call a truce, but not at the party. Please, not at the party.
He's going to have hurt feelings, you know. May have a very bad bark, but he's very sensitive underneath.
Sweetheart, this is my father's bachelor party. It is very important to me. We're just going to have to tell John he's not invited.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I'm going to tell John that he's not invited.
We could call him, you know.
He's going to have hurt feelings. I think it's important for him to hear it from me in person, you know. I owe him that much. Okay?
Okay.
Wish me luck.
Good luck.
You know, after going through the emotional ringer with Kirk tonight, all I could think about was coming here to you.
I'm glad I was here for you.
So am I. And I'll always be here for you. I want to share it all with you, the good and the bad.
I want to share everything with you, too. I'm so glad you're part of my life.
If I'm a part of your life, don't make me an outsider. Barbara, the problem is still here. It won't go away. Now, you helped me earlier. Let me help you. If we're going to be happy together, we've got to make Paul happy as well. Let's do it together, please. Call him in here.
Paul? Would you please come in here?
Hiya, Paul. Can we have a few words?
Honey, please.
I always thought we were pretty good friends, right? I mean, we've always had good times together, haven't we? I always thought we were friends. I mean, we played a lot of baseball, a lot of football. Baseball season's right around the corner. You know, I'd like us to still be friends. But you're going to have to meet me halfway. It's not something I can do all on my own. What do you say? We still friends?
I don't even believe he's acting this way.
Well, maybe you're right. Maybe you should talk to him.
Oh, you bet I'm going to go talk to him.
Let me know if you need any help.
Where are you going?
Well, I think I will do the honorable thing and go home.
Oh, no. You stay right here. Got a feeling I'm going to need you a little later on.
Mr. Haskell? Mr. Haskell?
If I don't answer, you don't come in. I thought I made that clear, Randolph.
Mr. Haskell, you made it very, very clear, but sometimes you have to bend the rules a little bit. You see, we're in the bind with a meat supplier, and Diana has a list of other suppliers down
We'll
here.
just have to take Diana's list and take them into a new office down the hall, won't we? So you won't be breaking the rules, because the next time you come in here is the last.
Sorry.
You wanted to see me?
Yes, Randolph is wanted down in the casino immediately. It's very busy down there.
Excuse me. Oh, one more thing, sir. Have you thought about that offer I made you earlier yet?
I think you're going to be very busy taking care of your lady DA.
Maggie.
That's right. You take care of her, maybe we'll talk about your offer.
Enough about me. Oakdale isn't too exciting. Tell me about Yale. Tell me about the guys in the classes. Classes must be really hard, right? Oh, are you dating?
Yeah, I'm dating sometimes. Yale's okay. Courses are okay. It's not that big a deal, Marcy. It's just Oakdale with Ivy.
Franny, I would die to go there. I can't believe you're just not so wild about it.
Yeah, but you know what they say about the grass always being greener? It's true. I can't tell you how much I missed Oakdale.
Well, I know what you mean. I mean, I would miss Oakdale too, but not once I got there and was into all those parties and all those guys and, oh, everyone must be so friendly there and everything.
Yeah. Some of them are very friendly. But it's not the same as old friends, Marcy. Not the same at all.
Good.
I'll get some coffee.
Oh, don't drink that.
Why? Did you make it?
Well, have a soda.
So, what's going on with Jay and that girl?
Spring? What do you mean?
Well, you know, how long's he been seeing her and
Why? I don't know. They're just friends.
friends? The way she threatened me about staying away from Jay, what would she do if they were more than just friends? Drive a stake through my heart?
I don't know. I guess she just likes him a lot.
Well, that I can understand. What I don't understand is what he sees in her. I mean, the last time I saw her, she was with a couple of really creepy motorcycle guys, and she looks like she belongs
She
with them.
doesn't stay with them anymore.
Yeah, but she still looks like she belongs with them.
Franny, are you interested in Jay?
Only as a friend, Marcy. You know that. That doesn't mean that I don't want him to be happy.
I think he is happy. I think they enjoy each other's company.
Don't be so naive, Marcy. I mean, I may not be the right person for Jay, but he certainly deserves a lot better than that awful Spree. I mean, she's a biker's groupie. She can only be bad news for Jay.
What makes you think you got the right to make a crack like that about Spree? How can you say something like that about somebody you don't even know? Who do you think you are?
Jay,
You come bouncing back here like you're some kind of Yale homecoming queen. Expecting everybody to bow down every time you come in the room? Thinking everything's still going to be the same? The same old yes, Franny, no, Franny, anything you want, Franny? I got news for you. Things have changed. I've changed.
Jay.
You know what your problem is? You can't stand not being the center of attention. For months, you were the sun, moon, and stars around here. Let me tell you something, Miss Hughes. We didn't all drop over and die when you bounced off to Yale. Yeah, we all survived. And we're going to keep on living, making our own choices, including who we choose to hang out with.
Jay.
Now, just hold on. I got one more thing to say, Franny. Now, you might look at Spree, and you don't see nobody. But I look at Spree, and I see somebody who's good and kind. She's the best person that I met in a long time. She might not have the formal upbringing that you had, but she sure could teach you a thing or two about being a lady.
I tell you, Lewis, I don't trust Randolph at all. He's been sneaking around here lately, even more than usual. Asking questions, even wanted to work for me.
Work for you? Randolph?
That's right. We've got to be even more careful than usual now that we move most of the business out here to the boat.
Right. Don't worry about a thing. Randolph won't make a move that I don't know about.
Thanks, Lewis. It's good to have you around to protect our interests.
Sure, Mr. Haskell. Say, speaking of protecting our interests, I think I've come up with something.
Yeah?
Yeah. I figured out a system to protect the books. Get this. We put everything into plastic liners and then into weighted waterproof bags.
Waterproof bags?
Right.
This is a boat, Lewis. I mean, it's wet outside, but inside it's dry. Warm and dry.
Yeah, I know, Mr. Haskell. You don't get it. See, this is our fail-safe measure. Look, in case of trouble, you just dump all the bags overboard, see? Now, with all those weights, they're going to drop and sink, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then, when we get the all clear, we send divers down. They bring them up. Warm, dry, and untouched by incriminating hands. And we're back in business.
Brilliant, Lewis. Absolutely brilliant.
So, when do you want me to take care of it, boss?
Have you got the bags?
I got the liners.
Well, there's no time like the present. You're a smart man, Lewis. I'm impressed.
Thank you, Mr. Haskell.
Even more impressive, I have confidence in you. That's more important to me. Brings me back to Randolph. I can't trust him at all. Lewis, from now on, I want taking care of Randolph to be your first priority.
Right.
If there's any trouble, forget the formalities. Take care of him on the spot.
Hey, Margo, how's it going?
Tell me there's another one in there. Is there a whole one in there?
Sorry, the only thing that's in there is John.
Boy, he just never stops, does he?
Mm-mm. Why don't you see if you can get him to laugh a little bit? Cheer him up.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Bye, Dusty. Cheer him up. See anything interesting in that little thing?
Hi, Ray.
Hey, what you looking at?
Come here, take a look for yourself.
Ooh, good.
Take a look at the right-hand side of the slide.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see that?
Right, the little squiggly things or the round thing with the stripes?
The stripes, let me see.
Gotcha.
You're the bane of my existence.
You tell me that all the time, and if I ever find out what bane means, boy, you're going to be in trouble. So what does it all mean?
Well, it means I'm having trouble with the final replication. But I'm going to solve that problem, and when I do, then Dr. Hughes and Dr. Stewart are going to eat their hats.
You know, speaking of Dr. Hughes, Bob, I mean, speaking of Bob and David, specifically Bob, especially Bob, and about Bob's bachelor party, you're not invited, Joan.
You really know how to hurt a guy, Margot. I mean, really. Seriously, I can't tell you how difficult it's been here lately, getting along with Bob. I try to put everything in the past, all the problems I have had with that man,
I knew you'd be hurt.
Oh, no, I'm not hurt. Believe me, I don't try to get along with Bob simply so I can go to his bachelor party. My son is going to be living under the same roof with that man. I want to get along with him to make it easy for Andrew. I don't know, I think I'm wasting my time. Bob is dense.
You are hurt.
I am not hurt. Stop saying that.
You are hurt and shouting.
I am not shouting. I am not hurt.
Okay. You're not shouting. You're not hurt. You're quietly feeling pain.
Yeah, well, I'm feeling something, I'll tell you that. I have nightmares, you know. My son is going to turn out to be a Bob Hughes clone before his 21st birthday. You call it ego, anything you want, but I refuse to let Bob Hughes be a role model for my son.
Do you know what the odds are against that happening?
Yeah. I hope you're right.
Anyhow, Bob didn't do so bad. Look how terrifically Tom turned out. Oh, don't even retort to that or I'll break your nose.
Okay, you tell me something. You're married to Tom. Maybe you can give me a little inside information, inside track information. How am I supposed to get along with your father-in-law?
I promise to help if you promise you won't be surly.
Me,
Or
surly.
vengeful.
I wouldn't mind seeing a couple of girls jump out of a cake.
No girls and no cake. Tasteless. Tom's doing a roast. He's doing a roast with one of the residents who works here.
Jeff Copeland?
Yeah, I think that's who it is.
Yeah. A roast, huh? Okay, well, then I guess I'm going to have to find my own special personal way to congratulate Bob and Kim on their marriage, huh?
Kirk, I thought you went to bed.
Nope, not yet.
Well, if you came down for some of my fabulous coffee, you're just too late. I have to live without it. Have you seen Franny?
Briefly, only briefly. I had a rough night. I wasn't exactly in the mood to deal with ex-flames.
Oh, you're telling me you still don't feel the same way about Franny?
No. No, I guess I really haven't thought about her. Not really.
It's funny.
What?
I was just thinking about something that happened earlier, and things really have changed a lot since Franny's been gone, you know? Are you okay?
Okay. I've been better.
Kirk, I've been trying to find a way to say this to you. I am so sorry about not being there when you needed me. I feel so bad. I was just so caught up in my own problems, I couldn't even function, and... I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I just want you to know that's not going to happen again, that I will always be here for you, that you are so
Lucy,
important to me, that I feel so bad.
I knew you were having troubles of your own. I'm just glad you're back.
Well, I'm glad to be back, but you know I wouldn't have been here without my friends.
Yeah, it's taken me a while to get it through my head that my friends and family really care about me. That's how I know I can get rid of this problem. Gives you a little confidence the world doesn't seem such a big, bad place and all those special people are around you.
Everything okay?
Well, he's in bed. It's the only victory I can claim. I'm glad you stayed. It helped just knowing you were out here.
I'll always be here when you need me, remember that.
I need you.
You're right, I'd better go.
It isn't going to be easy bringing him around.
We'll work it out, all right?
Yeah. Thanks for staying.
Everything will be okay. As long as we're together. I love you.
I love you too.
Good night.
really am very sorry about the party.
Well, I'm just going to have to get over it, I guess. I'm a big boy now.
You promised me I could do something weird.
Like what?
I don't know. I don't like the way you said you were going to have to come up with your own way to congratulate Bob and Kim.
You find that a threatening remark? I'm planning on giving them silverware and bath towels.
No bullfrogs or whoopee cushions?
What do you think I am?
Don't work too hard. Or late.
Thanks for coming by. Always nice to see you. I'm darn glad that you came by. What's wrong with bullfrogs and whoopee cushions? I'd like a whoopee cushion. Big whoopee cushion. Hey. If you had a whoopee cushion, you could... Jeff Copeland. Hi, Jeff. John Dixon. Hey, Jeff, don't you think that the time is running out? Things getting a little short here, isn't it? Well, I thought we better get together and do some work on the bachelor party tomorrow night. That's right, I sure am. Yeah, the roast for Bob Hughes.
Stay tuned for Capital, next on most of these CBS stations. Women's Fashions by Arthur Chapnick. Menswear by Barney's New York. Join us tomorrow for As the World Turns.